Yeah, like the start of the week, I had like high expectations to race. I was coming off getting worked last week, and yeah, I guess there was a sense of like kind of urgency.
Okay. You didn't want to do a 6-mile tempo run this morning?
No, I wanted to do a 6-mile tempo and 25K.
Yeah.
That's what's ironic about this is like
Well, the nice thing,
I want it all, Coach.
The nice thing is we do have a race on the horizon in kind of a better time frame.
That's true.
You know, which is what,
there's always more races
2 weeks.
to be had.
Yes, there's always another race, and those Olympic Games only come around every 4 years, and they're very hard to qualify for. Looks good, nice and relaxed. This is about 800 right here, roughly 800, 225. That's perfect, guys. You know, going and run the 25K right now, he's not 100%, so you go in, and if he were to do it, it would just be kind of as a baseline fitness check. With a sore Achilles, it's really, even though it's maybe only a 1 out of a 10, you know, in a 25K race, it could strain. So I think we're better off just doing some good solid workouts. You doing okay?
Yeah. We're gonna send it.
Okay. Okay, a little quick on that one. You tell me, right there. 443, actually right on. Laying down some bricks. 14 weeks out, looking good. 5 minutes right there. How's the Achilles? Good, okay, 5 flat. Thumbs up on the Achilles, that's the main thing. If you focus on the process and realize this, okay, this isn't gonna be an all-star day, but it's a grinder day. And in this sport, you have a lot of days when maybe you're not 100%, but you just grind your way through, knowing that that's the process. That's how things are today. Okay, nice, good. 508, that may be long. That last mile was kind of into a headwind, I think. It slowed a little bit. Oh, well done. Well done. Well, you weren't lying when you said you wanted to pick up those last 2. Tailwind, so it's really coming from the north. Nice, right here. Nice. 451 on the last mile. 4 to 5 must have been kind of a nasty headwind.
Yeah. Just lost focus, to be honest.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's headwind.
Well, you brought it home. You brought it home well.
Yeah.
That's nice. 5th mile, they had a pretty good headwind. And they came home with a good tail. I just remember during that moment, I was like, oh, this is just how Paris is going to be. Like, there's going to be moments where we're going to be going uphill. We're going to have like the headwind, more or less. And it's going to be 520s or 530s. And then we're going to hit the downhill, and we're going to be rolling in, you know, the 430s or 440s. I wouldn't be surprised. So kind of understanding that like pace is relative and it's okay. Like, you can snap out of it. Like, you can rally, essentially. Look at this color coordination you've got going on.
I always just have shoes in my car, so
Very
this is
cute, Hobbs.
Put me right in the front, right at the start. All right. Big picture.
You're cold.
I'm cold, but you guys are ready to start. And what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna try to keep up with when you start these 1Ks. And throughout the workout, I will just hope for like 10 seconds of rest instead of none. Or
That could
20, 30. So
We were also thinking we could do like 1 3-mile loop and then 1 5-mile loop and pick you up after the 3-mile loop.
okay.
You should be
Do
warm
that.
by then.
Yeah, do
Okay.
that.
Do that?
Great.
On Thursday, it was a lot of like
trying to keep that gap with Mance as close as possible. And so, and just like focusing, it's so easy to like focus for 3 minutes and then essentially have off 1 minute. So I just kept thinking like just take care of one at a time. Kind of like how you take care of 1 mile at a time in a marathon. It's like just take care of this 3 minutes, and then the next 3 minutes, and then the next 3 minutes. Relax and go, flow like water, search the turns, embrace the pain. There's lots of statements you can say to rally. Sometimes it's even physical, so like given like 5 hard steps, like 5 hard steps to get you back on pace. And then hopefully you can kind of maintain that up tempo of pace. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of rallying. I think not only the rest of this build as we're going up and down hills, but obviously Paris. Right now the mind is hyper focused on this target that's, 14, 15, 16 weeks out. But really, like, I just need to take it a day at a time or a week or 2 at a time. It can be hard though, like when you've got someone like Connor Mance that comes off of an injury and he's already stupid fit because he's a workout king and he also knows how to cross train like an animal. Like he comes back so fit, and it can be so easy to compare to Connor. And ultimately that comparison, as long as it's healthy, like as long as it's motivating and making me faster without making me injured, like that's a great thing. That's one of the best reasons to train with Connor Mance. Ultimately, I need to be a little bit careful there. And so I think this week was a little bit more about, I'm gonna try to keep as close to Connor as I can, but I'm not gonna beat myself up over it if I can't stick it. I think I'll be able to stick it eventually, but it's just not gonna come, these first couple weeks.
Oh, it hurts, but like, I can't go any faster, I can't go any slower, stuck like 2 or 5.
The only consistency is the pain. We got time.
Oh, you're sick.
Hey. Solid workout, dude. Nice job. I think I could just mentally break it down. So I took it each like 3 minutes at a time instead of a whole 6 mile tempo. I could do it 1K at a time essentially. And I think it's just easier to reset the mind every interval. I purposely wouldn't look at my watch And I'd like, as soon as I started feeling like it was going too long, I would just start counting to 100. And then usually by the time I got to 100, it was over. That's what I would do every time. And I just wait until Mansa's arm was like, come on, where's his arm? Where's his arm? There it is.
At the end, they just started getting too tired to like actually do anything. So like, like this, to this, they're just stopping.
It's not hard to beat Tuesday, to be honest. So, felt better. It was hard, but I feel like I was maintaining a smaller gap, and yeah, like my legs were getting tired through the run, but I feel like my form and my mechanics were feeling smoother. That speed is coming back. Yeah, I think I took week 1 as a free week. Week 2, I kind of beat myself up a little bit, and I kind of had this realization that, you know, I still need to kind of have, I kind of still got to give myself grace. I think these first 4 to 6 weeks, honestly, like you can give yourself a lot of grace. Like it's just about getting the work in. Don't overthink it. Just mileage, workouts, consistency, staying healthy. Like those are the big keys that I think of for these first 4 to 6 weeks. And then the last, 8 to 10, maybe even less, maybe like 6 to 8 weeks, it kind of switches to a sense of urgency if there's a problem. Right now, I just really need to not worry about it. And that's maybe more of a mental thing than it is a physical thing, right? Right now, the mind is hyper focused on this target that's, 14, 15, 16 weeks out. Yeah, long run today. We went 22 miles. Mance clipping off 5:30s from the gun with Michael Otteson, so we kept it hot and averaged 5:44 per mile for 22 miles. But we had no 5:20 miles, so it's just between 5:30s and 5:40s essentially, with a couple slow miles to warm up. It was aggressive. That's the word of all the time, huh? I say that all the time. Aggressive. Way, all the way. Felt it the whole time. Yeah. Go show him.
Those are my cat ears. I just
Let's go get your clothes on.